Hey guys, so they just made a social media post talking about how the Webstore is now open. If you guys remember back to the most recent Legends information video they put out, they said they were going to be opening a Webstore to be able to purchase Chrono Crystals directly from there as opposed to the in-game store itself. This will allow them to, I guess, circumvent some of the cut that they need to pay to the App Store or the Google Play Store when some of their users make purchases. But there is an incentive that they have here. They do provide some discounts and extra packs on the web store. But this video is mostly going to be talking about a lot of the major issues that have popped up, at least from what I've seen people experience. I have tried logging into this. We can open the web store here. This is essentially what it looks like. And as you can see, it has my currency listed in JPY, Japanese yen, because I am physically located in Japan. So there's a lot of packs here, and when you do compare the prices on the packs to the prices in-game, they are a little bit better. It's nothing, incredible, but they are technically a little bit better here. There's also a free gift of 500 Chrono Crystals, which you can grab here, and a one-time special sale that is much cheaper than what you can get in-game. So pretty good stuff here from what it looks like. However, this video is mostly going to be talking about some of the problems people are facing. TLDR, before I get into the major discussion here, because we are talking about real money and people spending their actual real-life money on this game, because of all the problems that have been coming out of this web store, from what I've been seeing, my recommendation would be just to not buy anything on this yet. I would wait just to, have all the glitches ironed out. Last thing you want to do is maybe buy one of these sale packs. Last thing you want to do is spend like $50 on CC, and then oops, the CC doesn't actually appear in your game, right? I'm sure that things are going to get fixed and updated and things like that, but I would personally, when I'm talking about real money, would just avoid touching this until those issues are ironed out. So we can just go through some of these issues here, and what I've personally experienced. The major problem here is, as you can see, like I mentioned already, a lot of the prices here are denoted in JPY. And I think the reason why this happens is because the web page itself is detecting that I am accessing the web page from Japan. So it's like, okay, this person lives in Japan. Let's put the prices in JPY. So when I go to log in so that I can actually accept the packs and the free 500cc and buy more packs, when I click the login new registration button, I had already put in my login credentials here. It gave me this error. Sorry, this service isn't available in the country or region registered to your account. So what I assume this means, and if we just go back, I assume what this means is because my account technically is registered in the US, because I made my account in the US, it's seeing that I'm currently located in Japan, even though my account was created in the US, and so it is not letting me log into the web store. So I cannot log in, I cannot do anything, I can't buy anything, I can't even accept the free CC because it doesn't even have my account logged into. So it doesn't, if I click this and click receive, all it's gonna do is just send me over to, back to that same screen where it gives me an error, right? So that is the major problem going on for me. So I actually can't even accept the free CC here. Not very good. I am assuming that this is going to be fixed because I would like to, take advantage of the additional sales here and the better deals, but I don't know. I have actually tried logging in via a VPN. When I turn the VPN on, it actually does display the prices in US dollars. However, it still doesn't let me log in. So I can see the different prices, and the web page is correctly detecting that I am in the US because of my VPN, but it still doesn't let me log in. So I think there's going to need to be some back-end work done here to allow people who maybe necessarily don't live in the same region where they created their account to access. This actually used to be an issue with matchmaking in the game itself. If I made my account in the US and I moved to Japan, what used to happen is the game would actually match me up with people in the US because the game said, oh, you created your account in the US? I guess that means you can never leave the US. And so it just assumed I was in the US forever, and it just matched me with people in the US. But they did change that eventually. They made it so that the game matched you up with people who are in the same region you currently existed in. So I'm hoping they kind of just copy that same format for this so I can actually use the web store. I've definitely seen a bunch of other people talking about some other issues as well. I did make a post over here talking about this. I've seen some people say, yeah, so you can't use the web store if you travel. Yeah, correct. Yeah, that does seem to be the case. If you are somebody who, again, let's just say you were originally from the United States and you go on a vacation to, I don't know, Brazil, right? And during your vacation to Brazil, or maybe you're, I don't know, maybe you're on Brazil for work, or you have a business trip or something like that. For whatever reason, you're traveling outside of the country where your account was originally created. It appears that if you try and buy CC via the web store during the period where you are outside of the country where your account was created, you will actually not be able to use the web store. Seems like a huge, massive design flaw for me, but it is what it is. This person did actually have success using the VPN. I'm not exactly sure how they were able to do that correctly, because I did the same exact thing that he's talking about on my PC, but it still didn't let me go through. This person claimed his 500 CC, still didn't get them. This person bought the $3 CC pack and got nothing. Reloaded the in-game shop about 10 times and doesn't have anything in the game. This person was not able to use their banking or credit card to access the payment system on the website. Yeah, they can't do anything good. Not surprised. Yeah, they don't want us to buy CC. It appears so, man. It appears like they don't want us to buy CC. This person can't even log in, period. So yeah, it's just, there's a litany of issues when it comes to the web store. And again, I will just reiterate what I was talking about in the beginning of this video. When it comes to real money, and you wake up in the morning, you go to work, you come home, you earn money, you don't want your money going to waste. So when it comes to real money, I would just be a little bit extra cautious here. This is not like you're losing in-game exchange currency, or you're losing like a summon ticket or something. Like, this is real money you'd be wasting potentially here. If there are issues going on with this web store, personally for me, I would be a little bit more cautious, right? I would just wait until issues are ironed out and maybe they address some of these problems that people are having before jumping in and spending real money here. There's also some other comments here. Yeah, this is what pops to me when I try to go into the web page. Internal server error. This person didn't get their CC. This one is just, I think this person didn't link their ID, which is step one to accessing this. So, yep, here's some of the deals. This person didn't get their CC. This person is actually having the same issue as me. I think it's just this person probably says he's in England. I guess he created his account somewhere else and he moved countries. That's the forbidden action. You can't do that, I guess. This person did everything, didn't get their CC. This person linked their account, but it unlinks right away. They made an updated post here, how to receive the items. You'll receive your items automatically just by opening the shop in the app. It may take a while for your purchase to be reflected. Is there a reason for that? That sounds a little bit suspicious to me, but okay. Just got the free 500 CC and bought the 1000 CC. When I went to the shop, I only received the 500. Yeah, so there seems to be a lot of issues with this. So I would just err on the side of caution when there's this many people complaining about issues, especially with, I mean, I don't think I did anything incorrect here. All I did was I clicked on the link, logged in, and then it said I couldn't do anything. So a lot of issues with the store. Hopefully they iron them out soon, because it would be nice to take advantage of the better deals here. But if you guys have tested the site out, have any experience with some of these errors, let me know down below what you've experienced. Have you had any issues with this? Let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one.